Nothing.
So you're tapping?
Yeah.
I'm tapping once. Actually,
No.
let me tap that Nick.
No.
I need a hit of that. Let me get one. One little. What is that? Thought it was a jelly, whatever. How's your wrist treating you?
Like it's broken.
Are they gonna give you a cash or are they gonna leave you on that?
I've been trying to get a fucking appointment at ortho, but they
That's
dude,
rough.
orthos haven't been able to. Not a single ortho got back to me. Samaritan finally fucking answered today, and their guy that specializes in broken bones on the hand and wrist area on vacation for another week.
Yeah, it's rough, bro. I would do. Have you went to urgent care? Right there? That urgent care does x-rays.
I already got an x-ray and shit.
Oh, you're just waiting.
I'm waiting on to get the fucking ortho.
Alright, your fucking shit bike.
No shit.
What's up, bitch?
Sweet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm down here bored as shit.
Same thing here, brother.
You get weed?
Got a little bit.
Dude, Bergie wanna just play tomorrow.
I don't know, I gotta work.
Talk to Logan.
I tried getting it off, yeah. Kind of gone like deep into it with him, but I don't know.
You fucking hit me with the heart, though. I'm in a normal convo, bro. Having a normal conversation with him. And he goes, literally normal as shit. We're talking about softball, and then he goes, Sierra left me. I'm like,
We had to.
what? Like, what the fuck? What?
Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Press and hold the swing input button to start your power meter's cursor on its way. Release the button when your cursor is within that white circular band to swing with your intended power. There's a certain amount of forgiveness in each shot type, and that's indicated by, well, that was well done. After setting your power, that swing plane meter is going to start moving counterclockwise. Press the swing input button to stop the swing plane meter at the very top of that circle. That's going to give you a perfect swing plane. If you stop the swing plane meter too early, you'll push your shot, and that's going to send the ball offline in the direction your golfer is facing. If you stop the swing plane meter too late, you'll pull the shot, and that's going to send the ball in the opposite direction your golfer is facing. As you stray further and further from perfect, your shot's going to go further and further offline. So be very careful. That's the stuff. After you set your swing plane, the timing meter will take over and keep moving counterclockwise. Press the swing input button one more time at the very bottom of the circle to achieve perfect swing timing. Stopping the timing meter too early is going to result in a hook, which will curl your shot in the opposite direction your golfer is facing. Stopping that timing meter too late will cause a slice. And that, nice work. Congratulations, you've got the basics down, Pat. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level. Then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
My mic's muted. Yes, a new game. My bad. Mic was muted. Bro, Caleb, give me my fucking Nick stick back, bitch!
PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that,
we're going in the bunker.
Finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
I gotta change my name.
Second shot here on the first.
Had backspin. So
this would be a great up and down from this spot.
Get in the hole!
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into
I gotta
this
change
round.
all my shit. I forgot to do that.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up.
Hey!
Birdie 4s are always a good scoreless hole, and you're never disappointed.
Bounce right over the bunker. Middle of the fairway. We might be able to keep up clubbing. Oh, we got it here.
Going with the 5 wood.
Don't.
One's headed towards the rough.
No. Yes. Stay. Yeah.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
What the fuck? He fucking flew it. I don't.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Oh.
Looking really good, this one. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That will work. He's currently tied for 11th. This hole is a par 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Opting for the 5 wood. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. It's fair to say that approach didn't hit the mark.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Okay, steady now.
Dude, this is
4 feet to the cup.
This is rough.
Oh, just missed.
Yeah, I'm trash.
This next putt now for double bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh, absolutely flushed. This one's for birdie. Nice line.
Oh, I missed
right
that.
by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. And in it goes for the par. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
That's a nice one right
Do you
there.
like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Yep, I should have went out way
That
more.
was a gallant attempt. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
That gets the job done. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance.
Caleb.
The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
It looked like it came out of a cannon.
Ah, we hooked it a little bit. In the rough.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Right into the water on that one. Time now for the 4th shot.
That sucked.
That's definitely left of the green.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That was a nice putt.
Well done.
Saved myself there.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings. That's for
okay.
sure.
We'll
Ooh,
get
I
back
like
up.
this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
A well hold, he'll take the birdie.
Yes, sir. We'll take the birdie.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, Rich, think they're going to make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. This next putt is for bogey.
Oh,
A good line. And this one will be for double bogey. And that's now 5 over for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7. That's a good-looking shot there. Good look at a birdie here.
wow, that did not break anywhere near as much as I thought it was gonna.
A bit long on that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one will run uphill.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Bogey putt coming up here.
I
Currently
suck.
at 6 over par. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
This one's right of the green.
16 feet to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now at 6 over for the round. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. 9 feet to the cup. That's frustrating. This one's for bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
This is from miles away.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Bit too heavy-handed there. An opportunity to make their par. Oh, so close. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
Yeah, this has been
making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
This is shit.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
This one might need to get down a little.
Damn.
Not bad. Setting up here with a very long putt. Ouch, that hurts. 7 feet to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Yeah,
managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and I'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Well struck. This putt for par here. This one's looking good. And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
This one is all over it.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Get in there.
Well played. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
Yeah, I'm not
We
qualifying.
find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
And he's hit that inside the range. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Might need to get the feel back on the putting green.
Oh, shit.
8 feet to the cup.
That's not going in.
Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey. Yeah, you'll take that.
I'm shit.
Sitting at 9 over par. Time to face a par 4 now.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Getting ready to play their third.
That's a shit shot.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's staring down 23 feet here. This one to save par.
Appears to have overcooked this one. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Well, at least it wasn't a double.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Oh, he's up, Tiger. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Like the look of this one.
Oh my God, I'm getting pissed.
That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough...
That was shit. Dude, so I can't change anything? sense, honestly. Oh, come on. Well, I'm not going to be playing basketball. What the fuck? Fucking vape just died.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Lining up the birdie putt here.
It's a good way to start it.
Lovely shot.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke. I can tell you that.
It's a good way to
after
start.
a birdie at the last, they take the honor on the hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5. Nicely done.
Second shot on the second. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Probably could have.
And here we are with the third shot. Good sounding strike, that one.
Oh!
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Sitting at 8 over par for the event.
There we go.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Going with the hybrid. This one is headed to the right. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. And this from the green side rough.
Wow, that was shit.
Getting ready to play their third.
Fucking broken, that's for sure. Oh, fuck. Didn't get anywhere near enough power into it. It's not going in. We're putting for par.
This is a bogey
Oh,
putt
bogey.
coming up.
Fuck. I didn't realize I'd taken 3 shots already.
Ooh, nice line. Sitting at 9 over par. We'll love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Playing basketball, actually. Dude, fuck this. It's not letting me move this shit up. We'll just fucking...
Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 3 feet to the cup. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
That's a nice shot right there, boy.
Outstanding approach shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Nice one.
Yeah!
Birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Setting up now on a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
We can go up a little. We can go to 8-iron. We can actually go to a 7-iron. I think a 7-iron would be perfect. We can land it like right here.
Going with the 7.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Surely it's going to.
Ooh. Putting for par.
It's all right. We'll save for par.
Well, it was a wonderful approach
save
shot,
for
wasn't
par.
it? But
It's all right.
unfortunately having to settle for par. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Yeah, good drive right there. Nope, we're going to take our 3-wood. Yeah, run right down that hill, buddy. Woo!
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And here we are with the third shot.
Oh, I caught a hill.
This putt coming up is for birdie. This
Get
one's
in.
online.
Yeah,
And
buddy.
racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
No, we should definitely 5 hybrid.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Needs this one to kick right.
Woo!
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
From around
Oh,
170 yards here.
Go to a 6-iron, take some power off it, you know. Let it run, roll right with this.
Going with the 6-iron here. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Ah!
Good shot there. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Ah!
Steady now.
Had the right line, went way too far.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. This one's dialed in.
It's not going in.
Gallant attempt.
That's fucking
And
bullshit.
this next putt, it's for bogey.
It's pissed. I'm
Well,
pissed.
Rich, this is tough. This player's battling to make the cut, and it's cut day. How nervous are they right now?
Luke, they're just above the cut line at the moment. I got to say, what a pressure situation they are in. They cannot afford any mistakes whatsoever.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Oh, that's not enough power.
This one's tracking.
Ooh, right by the hole.
It's all right,
Big
we'll
putt
save
for
for
par
par.
coming up. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
This would be a great up and down.
Oh!
That almost went down.
I almost sunk
Well, a
it.
lovely opportunity to save par here.
Seems to be fairly straight, but again, what do I know? Yeah, pretty
Nice little
straight.
putt to hole, that one. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. From about 200 yards out.
Short.
Going with the hybrid.
Hitting it short. Fuck me.
That should set up another chance.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
That's literally all I'm aiming for is a 2-putt for par here.
Wow, that's misjudged. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Wow, and I
just
bogey.
missed. Putting for a bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. We have a par 4 on this one.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Not a
that
bad
was
shot.
pure.
It's fucking stuck, but not a
13
bad
feet
shot.
to the hole.
It's not going
Oh,
in.
so close.
So
This is a par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
yeah, hit that fucking hill.
Good shot there, Beamer. Playing from around 190 yards out.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That's well played. Pin high. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Shot 4 under on the
Sitting
front 9.
at 6 over for the event.
And after that good
It's
play,
4 under on the
moving
front
up
nine, not
the
over.
leaderboard.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing.
Hit that hill on the green. Come on, no!
Yeah, quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Straight out of the top drawer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Sitting at 7 over for the event. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well played, mate. Second shot here on the 17th.
Come on.
Should find the green.
Yeah.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th. It sets up another putt inside birdie range.
On a nice line.
Get in, you son of a
Gee, that line
bitch!
was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. There it is.
It's all right. We'll take a par.
Currently at 7 over par. Teeing off here at the lucky last.
We got a
The
birdie
18.
here, or else we're getting cut.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Just gonna lay it up here.
Oh, well played. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get.
The Happy Gilmore putter? We got the Happy Gilmore putter. Yes, sirree.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey with my mate Rich Beam in the booth. And Beamer, This player really hasn't been getting it going in this tournament, finds himself trailing the lead. What are your expectations of them today?
Well, certainly they're stuck in second gear out there, aren't they? They just make a birdie or two and then they give it back with a bogey. So they need to quit making mistakes. They need to go ahead and start putting this thing in third and fourth gear and start cruising down the highway a little bit quicker, because right now they're trailing. They can't afford to give any more back.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens.
Way to start the day
Sitting
with a
at
birdie.
5 over for the event. Time to tee off at the second.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green.
Of course it fucking...
So players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Probably not a bad. Oh, that's terrible. Oh.
Got some good distance on that one. And here we are with the third shot.
Why is it going...
Nicely done.
Oh, win.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
That's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Wow, the wind really
That's a
pushed
little
that.
wayward.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. 14 feet to the cup.
No!
And that putt will end up short.
That will drive you bats.
And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out. This one heading to the bunker.
Fuck.
And this shot from the bunker. Oh, almost went in.
Dude, no shots.
Getting ready to play their third.
Dude.
And here we are with their fourth. How close was that to going down? There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
So far, so good.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
This is annoying.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey.
Dude.
Just a short
How does
putt
that
remaining
not go
here.
in? Dude. It's like it's rolling over the fucking hole instead of going in it.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Oh, that's a shit shot.
Is that what they had in mind?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big par saver coming up for this fella.
And I missed it, right?
This is looking solid. What they wanted.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Sitting at 8 over for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Dude.
Come on, sit.
Come on back down.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Was on a good line. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. Well holed. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Nicely done. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, what a stroke. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side,
and
the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Not far from the green here, just in the green side rough.
Oh, that's not going anywhere near where I needed to.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
I gotta put this in.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt is about 8 feet.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Okay. Oh my goodness,
Steady now.
man. And we missed this one too, right?
This looks good. Currently at +9 for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
And it fucking...
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 9th. Choosing the 9-iron here. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Par putt coming up here. That's tracking. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Sitting at 9 over for the event. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
That's a big drive. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
This one looks to be slightly offline here.
Dude, no
this would be
way.
a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. He has this putt to save his par.
And I missed it.
Looking good.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
That's frustrating. Putting for a par now. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Why is it sliced? Why am I hooking it?
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. A par putt awaits.
Wow, dude, I almost
Managing to
made that.
maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. A long par 4 this hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Oh, that was mashed. Second shot here on the 13th. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
How close was that to going down?
Dude.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. This is important. Big par putt here.
And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 10 over par for the event. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4. That's really not what they were looking for.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. 18 feet to the cup.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, just missed. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Sitting at 10 over for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
And I miss it.
These are on rails, looking good.
No, I actually made it.
Solid par putt, that. And stepping up the standings after
Front
that
9
effort.
went off. Back 9 shit.
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
No, it hasn't. Don't fucking lie.
Just hammered that through the line. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's pretty tidy. And down she goes. Currently plus 10 now for the event. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Oh, fuck. That's slicing hard.
That should find the sand. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. Getting ready to play their third.
Has not been a good hole. Dude, what the fuck? That actually worked.
Shot.
That actually fucking worked, the driver.
Didn't that look good for a long time? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for bogey. That's
You
annoying.
kidding me?
You should make that.
How did that happen?
And just a little bit of clean-up work.
That's what
and
we-
with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hope.
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Luke, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
My heart's pounding, my palms are sweaty. Let's see how they play out. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Fair effort that. Good birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
A chance to pick up a couple of shots maybe on the scorecard, because this is a short par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That's some good golf right there. This shot
Why are we on
from
a
around the
wedge?
200-yard marker. Opting for the 6-iron.
They've decided to club up.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. A 7-footer right here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
I missed the eagle.
Steady on. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And down it goes.
Still
So
in
that's
with a birdie.
back-to-back
Still in with a birdie.
birdies.
We're good.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the 5-iron. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the 3rd. Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Sitting at 10 over par for the event. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Great drive this one. They could get all the way onto the surface. Second shot here on the 4th. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Super shot that. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards.
This one is right down the pipe. A birdie putt awaits.
That starts off on a good line.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, that's beautifully judged. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Looking better.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play. Looking really good.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for birdie. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. This one's a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This is on a great line.
Beautiful shot. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Time to face a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Second shot here on the 9th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green.
It's gonna roll.
That's inside the house of opportunity. 19 feet to the cup.
Very slow roll, so.
Ouch, that hurts.
It's all right, we can par out here.
Putting for a par here.
Two
And
pars,
as we
only
head over to the
2 pars
10th
on
hole,
front
Rich,
nine, rest
this
of them
player will
birdies.
enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Second shot here at the
Pitch a wedge
10th.
here. It's pretty slow roll here from this way, going this way. So we'll fucking boop, boop, bop.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. 7 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And that's 8 birdies today. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult
Oh, that's
test
going way
indeed.
right.
A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Putting for birdie here.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah!
The putt
Motherfucker.
drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
That was a good putt right there.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole,
Late
to
iron
say the
shot.
least.
Ooh, that looks good. Looks good.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And that will drop in for birdie. Sitting at 2 over for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
From about 130 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one looks to be heading towards the green. A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20.
It's looking solid.
Well, that'll play. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Wonderfully played. Taking aim from about 170 yards. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. This putt is of 9 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
I missed.
Just didn't drop. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That should find the surface. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Going with the 8-iron here. This one's going right at the pin here.
Oh!
What a shot. You'll take that. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. Now at the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Oh, great swing there.
Oh!
A shot almost went in the bucket. A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
Trailing by 6 shots.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Needs to make a move soon.
Oh, in the rough.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. That wasn't your best effort, was it? Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh! Gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.